welcome back to my YouTube channel, Little Ways, Little Things. I'm a tiny little bit overdue with this video because last week my husband and my younger daughter, we decided to go to Disney World to spend a couple of days. My daughter has a friend that's interning there, so we just decided to go check it out. I've been to Disneyland in California lots and lots of times. We have family in Southern California, so we would go visit them when I was growing up, and then we would always, aunts and uncles would always take us to Disneyland, and it was just tons of fun, and I have some wonderful memories. But I'd never been to Disney World, so we decided to go check it out, and it is a lot different. I still had a wonderful time. Disney is just a magical place. It goes without saying. Everything about it is magical. The fireworks, the rides, just everything. But it is a lot more confusing and a little bit overwhelming. So we wound up going to two parks, my husband and I, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and my daughter went to a third park with her friend, which was like Hollywood Kingdom or whatever they call it. But she had a great time. Two parks were plenty for me, and I did enjoy it. And it was just a lot of fun, but it was overwhelming. And when we got home, we decided to kind of recuperate for a couple of days and watch a few Astros games at home and just not go out and do a lot of eating out or that type of thing. So I decided to make a couple of great snacks here at home so that we could eat them during the game. Or one of the games. There was lots of games this weekend, but I wanted to try making wings in my Instant Pot, and I have been seeing a lot of recipes for doing wings from the frozen state, not defrosted. So I really wanted to try that, and so I'm gonna give that a try. And also I ran across this crazy little as seen on TV pan, and once you hear as seen on TV, you know it's got to be some kind of weird thing, but it's super cute. I found it in the grocery store, and it's called Piggy Pop, and it makes Piggy Pop pan or something, silicone baking pan, and it makes these little pigs in a blanket, which are pancake batter, and then you push a little like hot dog or sausage in there, and I really thought it was adorable, and I just had to pay I think it was 10 bucks to find out if they would really come out looking like little pigs. So I decided to do some Instant Pot chicken wings and some pigs in a blanket, and I really had good success with the Instant Pot. I'm loving that Instant Pot. But anyway, come on downstairs with me to the kitchen and we'll get started. The first thing that I want to make is those cute little pigs in a blanket. So I'm going to start by making a basic pancake batter. That's 2 cups of Bisquick that I'm putting into the mixing bowl. And then I'm going to add 1 1/4 cup of skim milk. Of course, you can use regular milk if you like. We just like to use skim milk. And then I'm going to add 1 egg, and I want to beat it a little bit before I put it into the mixture. So I'm going to crack it into my measuring cup first and give it a little bit of a beating. I actually am kind of weirded out by eggs a little bit, so I want to make sure there's no weird spots or creepiness going on. So I do like to crack the eggs separately before I add them to all of the other ingredients, and that way, in case one of the eggs is bad, you don't like ruin your whole batch of stuff. So that's kind of why I do that. But then you just go about mixing up your pancake batter. It's not super smooth, but not real lumpy either. You just kind of mix out all the big lumps, and after that I'm going to use the little smokies, just like regular little smokies that you use at parties and stuff. I actually cut those in half because I measured one into the little pig mold and it seemed like it was kind of big. So I cut up a bunch of those little smoky sausages, and that's what I'm going to press inside of the pancake batter. So you can see they're cut in half, and actually I was a little bit scared of this part because I didn't know exactly how much batter to put in the little pigs. So I decided to use my Pampered Chef scoop that I always use, and I'm using the medium-sized scoop. And what I did is I basically put some like almost not the scoop filled up all the way, but like 3/4 of the way full. I put it inside the pig and then I push the sausage down in it and then I put some more. And what I figured out is it's really not that complicated. Honestly, you just have to kind of fill it up and put the little sausage in and push it down. So I'm going to speed it up and show you how I finish the rest of them. Oh my gosh, they came out so cute. I wish my camera would have picked up the detail a little bit better. The eyes, the snouts, the ears, they were all really perfect. I wish they would have browned a little bit more, but they were truly adorable and they were so yummy. It made 36 pigs and I put them on a platter with that syrup. But let's get started on making those wings in the Instant Pot next. I'm starting with 1 cup of water that I'm pouring right into my Instant Pot, and it does have the little rack on the bottom. That's all it has, is just the rack. And this is a bag of chicken party wings from Kroger. I'm going to use the entire bag. It's frozen solid. I got it right out of the freezer. Defrosting chicken always kind of scares me, so I really hate doing that. And when I get home from work, if I haven't defrosted something, we wind up going out. And I just think that learning how to cook things from the frozen state is really going to help me out. And I won't be so weirded out about defrosting stuff. You can see it is frozen solid in a block. And I'm really anxious to see how it's going to work out. So put everything in the Instant Pot with the 1 cup of water, and then I'm going to put the lid on it. And one of the things that I have to be careful is just making sure I follow all the steps of the Instant Pot. So I'm gonna adjust that little knob to make sure that it's on sealing and not, or sealed and not venting, because a couple of times I've just gotten in a rush and I've just left it on venting, and then it just gets me all messed up. So we make sure that it's on sealed, and then I'm going to do the manual button, not the poultry button, but the manual button, and I'm going to adjust it to 14 minutes. So that's really all that it's going to take. By the time it comes to pressure and then cooks for 14 minutes, it should be completed. Time to make the sauce. So I'm going to use Frank's Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce. Frank's puts out a couple of different kinds, but this is our absolute favorite. We like the flavor of this, and it's not too spicy. So I am going to put 1 whole cup of that Frank's Red Hot wing sauce into a bowl where I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So that's basically all it is, this Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce and 3 tablespoons of melted butter. and the butter's cooled off a little bit, but I'm also just gonna start kind of whipping it together just to kind of mix up the butter and the sauce. And that's basically all there is to it. Now I'm going to take the wings out of the Instant Pot when they're finished and dip them in this sauce and then slip them into the broiler. But some people save some of this sauce beforehand and dip them again after the broiler, but I don't do that because really it's fine. When they come out of the broiler, they're perfect for us. So let's see if they're ready. After the timer goes off, I'm gonna vent it manually. So I turned on the venting knob and I let it vent, and then when it came to pressure, I took off depressurized, I took off the lid, and the chicken was completely done. It was just falling off the bone. It was perfect. It was really, really cool to see it go from frozen to cooked really well in just 14 minutes. But I'm gonna start taking the chicken out of the Instant Pot and just putting it right into that sauce that I just made a few seconds ago. So I'm not really going to drain it or do anything with it. I'm just taking it out and putting it right into the sauce. And then I'm gonna kind of toss it around and then put it on this baking sheet. And the baking sheet that I have on the counter has been covered in foil. And then I have this Pampered Chef rack on top of it, and it's a cooling rack, and I sprayed it with Pam really good. And so basically I have the oven turned to broil, and I'm just going to keep pulling the wings out of the Instant Pot and tossing them in the sauce, and then I'm going to stick it under the broiler. But I'm just going to broil them for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to turn them over and broil them for 2 more minutes. And honestly, that's all it's going to take. Mom and I really enjoyed plating up these cute snacks. They were super good. Everyone liked them. My mom especially liked these cute little pigs in a blanket. I think you can see the detail on the faces a little bit better now. They were super cute and very yummy. I think I'm going to try some with cornbread and hot dogs next, and maybe even some brownies. The Instant Pot wings were a huge success. My family loved the way they tasted, and because they were baked and not fried, I just think they were a little bit better for us, not so much grease, and just really tasty. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video inspires you to make some fun snacks for your family this spring. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified the next time I upload a video.